with Senior Beadwork Editor Jean Campbell. And Jean, you have a great idea for shaping. We're talking about shapes today. So this is a way you can shape peyote stitch.
It's so easy. So if you know how to do peyote stitch, you can easily, just flat peyote stitch, you can easily do any of these techniques.
Oh, I can't wait to see.
And it looks fancier than it.
We're gonna fancy it up.
We're gonna fancy it up.
Sounds good.
So what I wanted to talk about was, you know, there's so many different sizes of seed beads. So these are all seed beads. This is a 15, an 11, an 8, a 6, a 4. We don't see those very often. And these are pony beads. So these are, you know, you can use all different types of sizes. So when you start your peyote stitch then, instead of just using the same bead all the way across, you can use different sizes to make different shapes. So for instance, I started this peyote stitch with 15s, 11s, 8s, 6s, and it's just, I'm just going to show you what I've done here. So I add a 6 over the 6, an 8 over the 8.
Oh, so you work from side to side, just the way you normally would. You're just switching sizes as you go.
Exactly. So you're just going back and forth. There's my 11, my 15, and you see it's already taking shape.
Yeah, so you're kind of creating this fan.
Right, and let me show you what it looks after you've done several rows. See?
Yeah.
So that's 15s, 11s, and 8s, just straightforward. Now that makes a nice curve. That green piece is just a nice curve, but you can make trapezoids by starting with a row of 6s, making a few rows of the 6s, then go 8s, 11s, and 15s. Now to make an oval, you'd start with 15s, go to 11s, 8s, 6s, 8s, 11s, and 15s.
Or you can make a circle.
The circle starts with 15s. I did a couple of rounds, and then the nice thing about the circles is you, instead of increasing to do a flat circle like you would in normal circular peyote stitch, you just add bigger beads. So you're always adding one bead in each stitch.
Oh, I see. So you just work your way out from the center.
Right. You can also do a really simple beaded bead this way. So basically you're making a tube. I started with my 6s, went to 8s, 11s, and 15s on one side, then wove through to the first row on the main round, and then just did the same thing on the other side.
To stitch it together.
Yeah, I mean, it just makes a nice tube.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
Yeah.
And I like the look of the beaded beads too. It's a nice way of incorporating those chevron type of seed beads across the middle.
Right.
Now tell us about your bracelets here.
Well, they're actually not my bracelets. Some friends lent me show them off. Jill Weissman made this beautiful piece here with just a flat peyote stitch back and forth, and just changed the bead sizes to make those pretty bumps.
Oh, so those aren't sewn onto the top, they're sewn right in.
No, they're sewn right in.
Oh, amazing.
So it's just peyote stitch back and forth, but she planned it so that it's, you know.
Yeah. Now tell me about the circular one.
Melinda Barta made this piece where she made flat circles, kind of like my orange piece, but she went around and around and just added more and more.
It's so pretty, and this is so easy. What a great way to do shaping. Thanks,
Super
Jean.
easy.